Hello there.
And here I am. Even miracles take a little time.
You're cute.
We live. We thrive.
And we laugh. The old man once said, nothing is perfect. Probably wrong in some perspective, but not in some others. This planet, the Earth, is a perfect one. We, who is living on this planet, was once evolving from an ape, which refers to the imperfection of nature itself. However, us humans' creativity, along with stuffs we made, could be perfect. Things you created, the job you do, you can perfect it, in your way. It is the special ability of human being to create their own perfection, against the fundamental law of nature. Back in 1960, our old man's was reading newspapers and comic books to laugh. The concept of the first is all the beginning of something perfect in human standard. Like the first Apollo. Or the idea of the electric. However, thanks to the first Apollo, you have your internet covered the entirely planet as we are today. Your grams, 1960 people, they don't have much choices to play like us. You have so many games now. The cassettes in their old vehicles, with a guitar. Then your grandpa accidentally turned into a hot boy in town. You have evolved into a point that your divorce can happen through phone, and you drive cars while cooking beef. Is this the peak of humanity in 2024 and their future? This is exactly what nature wants, the involutional. Sometimes involution. My old man told me, when you log out of the earth, only your legacy remains. And if my work was perfect, people in 2060 will start to talk about me in their reels. How pity for me, even death could not stop me from working my ass off. And I'm not sure to decide if I could be a human in my next life. Maybe a fish. Or even more pity, I would become a fish food, which is a worm. And after that fish eat me, then releases their bullet from their ass. People will start to talk about me again when they put me in their field. Now they call me disgust. No more compliment. I can't believe it's even more tough when I logged out. I think God will let you roll for a random card when you're standing in that next life gate. There is no guarantee for a human card here, even if I become the majestic sun or the beautiful moon. If I try to hug my old house from the earth, I will cause human extinction in a flash. The new Earth will be born in couple billions years later. All my comrades can have their guaranteed chance to evolve into a new being, living in a fresh new planet. They will build their new developed cyber network, go into the space and found some script about the old Earth that I hugged before. The new human will start to talk about an evil sun who crippled the Earth and want to destroy me with 99,999 space cannons. They might build a new handmade sun for easy use. I really want to confess that I just love the Earth so much, but unfortunately, I can't speak as I am now. That is the moment I die my second time. Not sure if God still want to bring me into that heaven gate after my crime as the evil son. God will give me a death punishment for the crime of instantly wipe out 10 billion people in a go. The mighty God will now send me to hell, due to the unforgiven crime across the universe. The sins turn out to be an achievement at Hell's system. All demons start to call me the Almighty Killer. Even aliens start to worship me. Back to story, everything started with a single hug. I spent 99,999 years at hell, thinking what did I do wrong? By the way, this girl's hand is so comfort. 99% honest. Sometimes, I try to hug her, but then, I remember my past accident. I'm not so sure how many billions people might die if I hug this girl. So she is free to touch my fluffy stuffs. I was dissolved myself as a cat, you know. Some kind of elementary demonic ability at school. This kid keep pushing me. He has no idea how dangerous I am. I didn't realize this fact in my billions-year-olds. Being a cat is pretty decent. No need to worry about working and stuffs. And the more you lazy, the more human favors you. What's a billion years strategy? I need to write in my deadly note at home. After I graduated from my Master Hell School, I could learn the time and space demonic magic. Finally time to go back. I remember they said, time spell is against the law of nature. But who give a damn? It has been billions decades. Would love to tell my old man to stop evolving. I mean stop working. Hiking or go sightseeing might be approvable. I bet even if I tell him about my accidentally love, he might kick me out of the house and throw some pills at me. How pitiful. In this real life, I might want to find another woman to love. After all, I was trying to hug her that time. Another job is to tell my son, don't ever try to look back, or you may get a crime of an universal eliminator. He should carve it into his mind for me. Pity.